signal stabling out? Yeah, I think it is finally. I don't want to have to find another place to sit and chill with my coffee. I really don't. Because True Bar no longer has their internet active, and the mall itself shut down their internet about a month ago. Yeah, I really hope we don't have to find another spot. I'm going to be extraordinarily disappointed. It's like a tradition, you know? Oh, I need a spoon, don't I? I guess a fork will have to do. Perfection. These are cool little cups. Gotta get all that goodness out, down to the last drop. Let's make some swirlies. Juan, thank you very much. I do appreciate that. Alright, I'm gonna do some hellos momentarily. Let's get everything in sync and orderly and neat. You know what? We're gonna be neat, orderly, and yeah, let's do that. Best coffee in town, bar none. I really wish they'd be down with hosting an event for the Broad Nation here, but they want a friggin' arm and a leg. I ain't gonna lie. The restaurant, that El Sol, which is over there, that's closing, or it's already closed. What do I think of Dunkin' Donuts coffee? I like it. I like Dunkin' Donuts dark. I enjoy that coffee a lot. As a company, I'm not really thrilled about them. But, yeah, I enjoy that coffee. Much better. I mean, because East Coast, you know, Starbucks is, I don't know, it wasn't a New York thing when I used to live there, so it's definitely, everyone was down with the double Ds. Alright, let's pop this in place. Bonk. Yeah, everyone, yeah. An ad to start is kind of normal, like across the board. Thank you, Bert. We back. And they've been hitting, hasn't been too bad. Well, I haven't been streaming on YouTube in a while, but it wasn't too bad last time, if my recollection. Alright, we back. Yeah, I think I'm gonna have to find a new place. I'm bummed. I like this place. I really do, but I'm not gonna fight the internet here. Chris Miller, you are definitely not blocked, because I see you. Chris Miller, Janice, I guess you're home. Good, safely, soundly. Val Marie, Mary, Sony. That was well, we'll talk about that too. We all ate at Bavette's on Monday night. It was friggin' awesome. It was. It's never a disappointment there. Pointed with this friggin' internet, but let me not fixate on it. But I gotta keep looking at it to know if I should talk or not. Tom Mac, how you doing, bro? Okay, thank God it is Friday. Absolutely. And Juan, and Jamie, Captain Lope, Carl, Dominican Karina, how are you? I think I got everyone. What do we got? 122 people? That's a good start. I'll take that any day. Coffee is excellent. Coffee's always excellent here. This is by far the best coffee in all of Las Vegas. I'm like up in your grill. Oh, you're up. That's why I look forward to it. See you once again. I'm gonna have to fixate on it. September 10th saw good hot weather. Oh, not too hot. I mean, fucking time. Fight. Can I talk now? Holy shit. Yeah, but definitely gonna find a new place. I'm not playing this game anymore. Hot weather. Yeah, I think I forgot to undo. I did have hey, hi, hello, what up? All that stuff blocked. It was nothing personal, but I was proving a point on a live stream saying that like 99.9% of all conversation is like hello. Like hello is the most popular word. But yeah. Oh, well, hello got through. So what's double? Oh, maybe hey? No, maybe hi. I don't know, whatever. I'll do it. I'll unblock it. Don't worry. So where should we start hanging out now? How you doing, Venus? Marta, Keith, Bubba, Sammy, what's up? Captain Dave. Pop, pop. Yeah, my frustration level. Yeah, it's frustrating. This used to be such a sane, stable place where I could just guarantee a great stream and sit and chill. Now it's like, it's gonna fight me every step of the way. I don't know why they turned off their internet, you know? I mean, they were harvesting everyone's email address in the process, but holy shit. So where should we start hanging out next? I mean, it's all about the coffee. That's what I look forward to. And the people. The people here are just cool. Anyway, you know what else is cool? We need a quiet spot with internet. Yeah. Where we gonna go? Might find one. This is like, this is the spot, you know? Everyone knows I'm in here doing this for over a year. And to not be able to, I mean, True Bar doesn't even have that Wi-Fi. I gave them an email address and they spammed the crap out of me. They're getting their money's worth. Oh, fuck me. Do 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 do. Oh, did get internet at Lily's in between? Yeah, but the music is stupid loud over there. I tried that spot. That is like an impossibility. Or that macaroon place over the bridge. That would be a great place to sit and hang out. You know? They have coffee. I don't know if it's any good, but I mean, it can't be as bad as Durango or Fountain Blue. That coffee is gross. Yeah, but I just like this place. That's sad. Anyway, just had a successful no internet connection problem over at Bror Fredrik. We're on Uncensored. That was cool. We discussed, what's his name? Did you post something a while back about a new coffee place opening? Oh, Janice did. Yeah, I'd be interested. It's quiet there, relatively speaking. Yeah, I know. I think that might be a good. I mean, I'd be shit out of luck if I went there and there was no place to sit. But yeah, parking at the Venetian costs the same as parking here. It's like $25, you know. Not the end of the world. It takes a little longer to get inside there. This is like a little more convenient. But anyway, enough of that. But never enough. The bell button, get notified when I do this. Oh. Click links, do stuff, super chat, grease keeps wheels rolling. Yeah, so I gotta speak in like in between internet connection outages. Yeah, alright, cool. Thanks YT, thanks whatever's going on, whoever. Kevin, what's happening? I gotta keep looking to see the meter too. Angie. So yeah, I was inviting everyone to like, share, subscribe. You know that anyone who's still here right now is like 99.9% sure you already subscribed. So yeah. So did you dig Cardzilla? I did put up that video yesterday. Went on. Safe to talk yet? Went on Cardzilla. Nah, no quiet places at the Rio. I mean, are you on? How are you?
Good, how are you?
Good if your internet was up. What the hell was I talking about? I don't even know. Yeah, I could stream anywhere on indoors at on Raw and Uncensored because I don't care. Here I gotta worry about music and all the other bullshit, you know. So yeah, we got that's stream over there. It costs you with the 20% off coupon code. Costs you like 40 cents to watch a live stream. 40 cents. You know, am I worth 40 cents? I think so. Maybe 35, 40's kind of pushing it, but you know, the extra nickel, whatever. Yeah, that way I don't have to sweat this bullshit on a regular, but I like doing this. Yeah, Cardzilla was awesome. That was a great time. Myself, Mary, and Janice, we got the VIP seats up in the top. He reserved the tie. It wasn't, like I said in the video, it wasn't sponsored or anything like that. But he reserved the whole cart just for us, and we just had fun. It was an hour's worth of awesomeness. I mean, I would say, again, I don't want to reiterate the video, you guys probably watched it, but I'd say better than the big bus. Even though I have not been on the big bus, but I could just imagine if you end up with a center aisle seat on the big bus, what the actual F are you seeing, you know? You know, you're gonna stick your hand in front of the people next to you in order to like get pictures, or I mean, if you're on the outside, so be it. But you know, it's 5 or 6 or 4 seats wide. Someone's gonna get screwed. In this thing, there was no bad seat. There was no bad seat whatsoever. This is badass. Like everyone was looking. Everyone's like, no way, that's the coolest shit ever. You know, like chicks were waving to me. I mean, they're probably waving at Janice and Mary too, but they were waving. Kind of, maybe. It was fun. I was sweating the music in the beginning. Did any of the wheels wobble? Oh. That caught me off guard. No, it did have a, like when you crossed the wheels locked when we were like leaving Vegas, you know, they have like the safety thing on it. That was funny. They did make us strap in. That was cool. What else was cool about it? The music, like when it finally got down to playing music. Because at first we're like, hey, you know, he knew I was going to do a video. So he's like, maybe I shouldn't do the music. And I'm like, yeah, probably not. But then once we got, you know, out on the open road, it was just so windy. You know, the wind was like, shh, there was no way that recording was going to be any good. So I'm like, bro, we're cool with the music, fired up the music, and that was really fun too. You know, listening to the music and all that, and just people looking, people dancing along, people pulling up next to you. It was a great experience. It was a memorable experience. I highly recommend it. It was like $50, you know? It's like $50. At I think it's cheaper than the big bus. I think the big bus is like 60, 70, 80, 90 all the way. But yeah, it was fun. It was a good time. And great company. I love you both. As was Babette's. Babette's never ever disappoints. Hey, it's a quick way to get your shopping done, right, Neil? Yeah, no ads, listening to music, and no internet connection problems. Ye freaking hot. What did we go over today on Raw and Uncensored? It was a Money Talk. Money Talks is a Friday episode, and we talked about how to prepare for a potential shitty economy if you are invested in the market, or you have a 401k, or you know, like that, or if you're a trader like myself. So yeah, that's what we went over, and we did some Bitcoin stuff. You know, it's a passion now. Oh, I gotta show you. For those of you who haven't seen, I did show everyone on Raw and Uncensored. All right, wait. Those are going to be my Bitcoin millionaire shoes. And I'll tell you why. Because that was the first purchase I ever made with Bitcoin. Like, I've been buying some and whatever, but I never made a purchase. So I cruise through Facebook Marketplace every day. Tomorrow I'm purchasing for $20 a wood case. Thank you, Maribella. A wood case. How you doing, Sylvia? A wood case with a crystal decanter, 4 glasses, and a scotch and whiskey smoking kit where you put the thing on the top and you light the, you know, the oak on fire and it infuses for $20. Those things are like $150. Well, I looked it up what he has. I'm buying it for $20. So I always, and it's brand new, I always cruise through Facebook Marketplace, especially in this town when people are like blowing their rent and returning groceries because they blew it all on the casinos and whatnot, or, you know, pharmaceuticals. This town's great for Facebook Marketplace. Anyway, so I go to meet this woman who has these shoes. She says, I bought them for my husband and he didn't like them and it was too late to return. Some bullshit story that everyone says. But they were like my perfect size. And I said, yeah, I'm going to try them on. She's like, no problem. I said, don't worry, my feet are clean, yada, yada, yada. Which they are. I don't think my feet have ever smelt my whole life, if I'm honest. Sorry, I have to go. See you, Venus. Thank you, Bert. Now the internet's stabling out. And you can tell my mood getting better. Along with the internet's getting better, so does my mood. So, I'm like, deal. I bought them like 20 cents on the dollar. They were like $69. I even looked them up online and I paid 15. Paid 15 for them. I wasn't even gonna negotiate. $15 for something that's like in the store, 70 plus tax, $80. Okay, score. So I got a 20. So I said to her, do you have change? She's like, no. And she says, you got Venmo? I'm like, I have Venmo. I'm like, no, I don't know her. How about Zelle? I don't have Zelle. And I got Cash App and Venmo. And then I said to her this. I said to her, just, for shits and giggles, I said, I could pay in Bitcoin. And she's like, really? I said, yeah, I'll pay in Bitcoin. I said, you got Cash App? She's like, yeah. I said, I could send you Bitcoin into your Cash App. And she's like, okay. I said, all you gotta do is press that button. And I zapped her. Actually, it's $10. No, I think it's $10 I paid. I don't know, whatever. I zapped her, a bunch of Satoshis to cover it. And it showed up instantly. And she's just like, so I have Bitcoin now. I'm like, yeah, you got Bitcoin now. You hold that shit and it's gonna be worth like 20,000 bucks in 10 years. She's like, cool. And I got in the vehicle, well, I pretended to get in the vehicle. I waited till I'm like that. I'm like so security conscious. I like walked around. Yeah, no. That's just me. It should be you too. Walk around, make sure, the whole bit. So I made my first Bitcoin purchase. I swear, I'm gonna keep these until I'm a Bitcoin millionaire. Even if they wear out, I'm just gonna like encase them in like epoxy or some shit, But I think they're cool, and I bought them with Bitcoin. Bitcoin that I profited. So in the grand scheme of things, I probably paid like less than half of that. Facebook Marketplace is just so awesome. Oh, I found a place tomorrow morning, if nothing else transpires, that I can pick up firewood for free. That's how, because I have a fireplace in Vegas. I use it like 3 times a year or something like that, just for fun. But we're gonna live stream there, so yes, indeed we will be, Mary. Yep, you gotta get yourself some Bitcoin millionaire shoes. And that's a term. Like Adidas's, Adidas, whatever, I call them Adidas's. Because I'm from Queens. They're called the Internet Millionaire shoes, like that's was like a thing. So this is gonna be my Bitcoin millionaires. Cole Han. Okay, so what the hell are we talking about? Something. I'm picking up wood. So all you gotta do on Facebook. Are we doing this again? Stop. On Facebook Marketplace, I put firewood. In local. Do. The other people, oh, come on. Like they charge you 50 bucks for 25 bucks for a whole pickup bed. And then it's like a wheelbarrow full is 15. I mean, I don't know where I'm gonna put it. I'm just gonna go, they usually put it in the side of their yard. I'm just gonna go there. I'll put a tarp, like, I'm getting ready to carry bodies in the back, you know what I'm saying? And I'll just grab like 10 pieces of wood. And it's always available. Because when people chop stuff down, they give it away. What else are you gonna do with it? Like, drive it to the landfill? My BTC. 88888. Good night, Neil. Let me see if I'm missing anything over here. Nope. Alright. So that's my Bitcoin story. Hello. Yeah, I can't wait for flyers. It's 2 a.m. by you? Dang, bro. That's die-hard AF. Alright, are we stable? Good. So tomorrow night we'll do something on Raw and Friggin' Uncensored. Not sure what. What's the other video I put up? There is a chance I have to go to the airport on Sunday. Yeah, it's cool. I bought something with Bitcoin. Eventually you'd be able to buy houses, cars, hookers, whatever you want with Bitcoin. Surprised I don't take it already. It's relatively untraceable. But, yeah, it's coming. Unless, if What's-Her-Face gets elected, that drunk lady who talks a lot and does that noise, then we gotta see. Ms. Google, thank you very much. I do appreciate that. You are absolutely awesome. Big kiss for you. You don't have any Bitcoin? You should get some Bitcoin, bro. It's like Satoshis at this point, but yeah, get some Bitcoin. You just got tons of wood, bad stuff. Yeah, people, there's just always wood all over town. So, I don't need a lot. Where am I going to put it? That's the whole thing. So I'm just going to get enough to, set up a fire. I mean, I get into it. I like make some my own tinder sticks and whatever, A bro's got to get primitive sometimes, I take out the knife. You take the knife, you jab it into one piece. The hard way, whittling. No, you jab the knife in and then you whittle against the knife. It's far more effective. Fire. But I do gotta make sure my chimney is thoroughly clean. I don't want to lose my eyebrows. Because you don't know, it might be a cat in there or something. I mean, I love cats, so there's no squirrels in Vegas. No, we don't have squirrels. You know what else we don't have? Stray dogs. You never, ever. You never, ever, ever. I gotta talk fast before it shuts down again. You never, ever, 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 ever see a stray dog in Vegas. I mean, I've never seen one. Maybe there are, but not in my purview. I've never seen a stray dog. Barely see stray cats. Please tell us why Bitcoin is a good investment. That's a long subject to cover right now. That's why I do on my platform, it's like a day dedicated to that. I mean, I'll give you the skinny on it. One Bitcoin, which is currently trading at 59,000, you could buy portions of it, I don't own a Bitcoin, I don't have 60 grand to just pop into that. However, I would say one Bitcoin within the next, one Bitcoin will be enough to retire on in 10 years. That's why it's great. You can't say that about, it's only, yes, it goes up and down and up and down, up and down, just like everything else. However, long term, being that it's scarce and countries will go to war over Bitcoin soon. You watch. We won't be talking about oil. They'll be talking about going to war over Bitcoin. Yeah, so one Bitcoin will be enough to retire on. I mean, the real bullish outlook would be 10%, $6,000. 10% of a Bitcoin will be enough to retire on by 2030. We're talking retire comfortably, 2.5 million. Optimistic would be one whole Bitcoin, which would be 60,000. You can retire in about 5 years. That's why I say Bitcoin millionaire. There's going to be a lot of us out there soon. But you won't know it. That's the thing. You just won't know it. We'll just be like, but we're trying to, I'm trying to get everyone on board with it. But there's huge amounts of money. It's only going to go up. Long term, it's only going to go up. Meanwhile, the value of the dollar is only going down. The dollar is almost bankrupt. We have to switch to a more sound financial structure, which is better. 100% Bitcoin. 100% Bitcoin. Yeah, the first Bitcoin, well, it was less than that. I mean, the first Bitcoin transaction was guy paid 10,000, or I think it was 10,000 Bitcoin for 2 pizzas. For 2 pizzas to get delivered. 10,000 Bitcoin now times 60,000 each. So what's 10,000 times 60,000? That was the first transaction. He got 2 pizzas for 10,000. Wow. I mean, everyone, you still have the opportunity. I mean, see, that's another thing where people think, it's $60,000. I mean, within 90 days, it's going to be 100,000, in my opinion. Is that too late? No, it's never going to be too late, because they don't make any more. There's only 21 million on the whole freaking planet. Like I said, people are going to go to war over that shit. Whereas the dollar, they keep printing more and more and more and more. It's getting less and less in value. You could buy $50 worth, $100 worth. You could buy $20 a week out of your paycheck. It's, it's going to go down like it did for some people today, and then it's going to go up. But when it has a bull run, it goes from 70 to 112. And then it comes back down to 85. And then it goes to 200. And then it's going to come back down to 164. And then go up to 300. That's how it's never too late. Shit, I had the opportunity to buy, you know, back when it was like 1,000. I was like, fuck that stuff. But thankfully, I got red pilled, and now, you know, I'm looking to retire by 2030 on Bitcoin. That's my goal. I mean, I'll be totally honest. But yeah, I want to retire by 2030 on friggin' Bitcoin. But XRP, if it didn't move after they got released from the SEC lawsuit, if it didn't move then, it ain't moving now. I mean, like, I got some bucks, a couple of bucks in Dogecoin. It's freaking 10 cents each. You know, you can't. That has a potential to hit $10, $12, even $5. Even $1, I'd be happy with if it goes to. I mean, like I was saying on the live stream today over at brorfredrik.com down there, people will stick $100 in a slot machine and just laugh it off and just be like, well, you know, whatever, oh, that sucks, machines are tight, and not put it into like Bitcoin or an IRA or some type of trading, investing vehicle that might profit them in the future, but they'll piss it away in Las Vegas like it's nothing. You know, oh, I don't trust Bitcoin. You trust a fucking Buffalo machine with your money? You know, what are we talking about? All right, cool. What up? Yeah, XRP, no. Ethereum, run away. Run away from Ethereum. I know a lot of people out there, some of you might disagree. Some of you like the Ethereum altcoin. I mean, it trades at like it's 2,500 per. Run away. The people who are behind that are shady. I mean, you know what they're paying them? The Bitcoin people, the people who, like, the backbone of Bitcoin takes care of itself, you know, through transactional fees and all this other shit. But no, not all of them. A lot of them will not survive. That's exactly what I'm getting towards, Mike. Ethereum pays themselves, like the people who supposedly wrote the code, because they have contractual a blockchain code. That's a whole nother subject. It's geeky. They're paying themselves $100 million a year. They are milking that shit. I wouldn't touch Ethereum with a 10-foot pole. I mean, maybe I would day trade it, but one day they're just going to be like, you know what, 100 million isn't enough, we're gone. And they're going to pump and dump it. None of the other ones are really, there's no competitor to Bitcoin. There is none. Like, when people use crypto and Bitcoin like they're the same thing, and they're not. Crypto is a category, digital currency. That's crypto. Bitcoin is the de facto ultimate best cryptocurrency. It's Bitcoin. They're not interchangeable. So when people say crypto, yeah, even I cringe. Someone says crypto, I'm just like, oh, you trade coins with doggies on them and whatever? I mean, people do get rich off them, don't get me wrong, but I'm not. People also lose their houses and their lives and shit, you know? I don't, no. You know, when the U.S. government and the Chinese government and the Russian government are all in a rush to see who can get the most Bitcoin, you kind of know who won the game. They ain't talking about Doge. The only reason I like Doge, like I said, is because there is a distinct possibility that Elon Musk might adopt Dogecoin, which started out as a joke, as the form of currency on X. And with 300 billion users or whatever, and they gotta buy, trade, and sell Dogecoin to make purchases and do all that shit, that's gonna go from 10 cents. I think it had an all-time high of 70 cents, but 10 cents, that's gonna go to $10, you know? So you got $100 worth of Dogecoin. That's 1,000 Doges, and if it goes to $10, you know, that's 10 grand on your little bitty investment. You know, no, is that $1 million? It's a lot of money. It's a lot of money. It'll get there, and if it goes nowhere, then I'm just gonna go Buffalo. You know, whatever. It was worth it. You know, that I'm willing to take a chance on, because I mean, we're in Vegas. Right? Everyone is just like, oh, I don't trust it. You trust a fucking... I keep forgetting we're on Uncensored, where I can say whatever. You trust a casino? Do you trust a casino? I mean, just look at this cup. This is Vegas. Looks like a nice big cup, but look at the contents. Like, it's a fake job. Yes, this is drinks. How are we gonna do that? They do that with the drinks. You can't even trust the glasses that they put your alcohol in Vegas. And people say, I don't trust Bitcoin. I find that funny. I don't know. I just do. But yeah, I mean, don't mess with all those altcoins. Yes, people are getting rich off that shit. Do I buy and hold any altcoins? Just Doge. That's all I have. I have some Caspa, but that's about it. No, I don't have anything else. Like I said, stay away from Ethereum. That's gonna blow up in everyone's face. Ethereum's the closest. I mean, Ethereum's trading at 2600 or whatever, but still. The people behind that are shady AF. But people do that. I mean, I could literally make my own cryptocurrency tonight. If I was willing to put up $5 grand in like Solana fees and all the rest of that shit, I could make a cryptocurrency with my face on it, like this. And people would buy it. It would trade for like 0.0000013,792 cents. That's what the cost would be. Then I'd burn the liquidity pool, and I'd pump it up. Hey, you gotta buy my new coin. It's only gonna cost you freaking 0.000. It's gonna cost you like a 10,000th of a penny. You know what I'm saying? And then people would buy it, and suddenly it's worth 1,000th of a penny. Then suddenly it's worth a penny. You know, the liquidity pool is up to $1 million, and then I just dump all my shit all over the market, and I keep the $1 million. I could do that 10 times if I want to, you know. And all the people caught holding the bag, they just write it off, because they're just like, oh, it cost me $4. That was fun. That was fun watching my $4 go to 12 and then back down to 4 and then nothing. Shit happens, you know. Yeah, exactly. Could do it. Like, there is a Viking Rune altcoin. I mean, that's how people are getting rich. And you can like get on these pre-sales for altcoins, and you know, I mean, if you got like $500, to some people that's a lot of money, to some people that's like no money. You buy up like, you know, $1 million. And then you dump them all. Oh my god, this fucking thing. Ugh, getting frustrated again. Yeah, so stay away. When I'm talking crypto, I mean, I don't talk. I mean, retirement, comfortable. Are we back yet? Yeah, comfortable. They should have coin comp. Oh my god. Bonk, there it goes. Can I talk? No. Can I talk now? Oh, looks like it's gonna die again. Fuck. I'm doing like a whole series on it. On Joe Q, what's going on? I'm doing a whole series. I don't like talking about it here all that much, to tell you the truth. Most people still, because most people still don't. Yeah, fuck. I'm tired. Yeah. Well, we're back. Let's see how long we're back for. I mean, they shut off the internet in here. Why a major to shut off their internet? I have no idea. Maybe they didn't pay their bill. Possible. Yeah, it's extraordinarily frustrating. I can't have a conversation, you know, when I keep cutting out. You made reservations for buffets? Try it. See if you can call them and ask to get seated with Brian. Brian is I would say he's the best waiter. He's not just a server, he's a traditional, old school waiter, like the best in town. I mean, he will walk you through, he makes the meal an experience. I mean, he's not a pain in the ass. Like, if, you know, everyone's talking, he's not like, you know, excuse me, everyone look at me. But if you want to know something, he will tell you. I mean, the way he can describe the food, the presentation, how courteous he is. I mean, bringing out things before you anticipate, you know? Like if he sees, you know, I just can't describe it. He's the consummate professional. He's everything you'd want in a waiter. And yeah, you can tell him I sent you or don't. Either way, he's gonna take care of you. And he's good people. He's a genuine good guy. Like, I took home a bag, right, of, you know, little leftovers. That does not embarrass me. If it embarrasses people around me, so be it. I don't care, but, you know, I do. Why not? They have the best. I forewent the whole sugar thing, and I ate the caramelized Brussels sprouts. Just amazing. But he slipped. All right, we're going to stay connected so I can talk. He slipped a thing of the bean. He knows I love the coffee there almost as much, if not as much, as this coffee. If I could sit in buffets and do a live stream, I would. Maybe I should ask them. Why didn't I think of that? Maybe I should ask them to sit at the bar and do a live stream. I wonder if they would have a problem with that. I gotta call Brian and ask him. Because I would get down with their coffee. That's an idea. Anyway, he knows I love the coffee, and he's like, he whispered in my ear. We were talking about the coffee. They import their coffee from Japan. Who freaking knew and did it? I mean, that's how, like, he'll give you dates and what happened and who was involved, the whole shit. He's knowledgeable, but he's not an asshole about it. So he like taps me on the shoulder. It's like, and I kind of knew it. I'll be honest, kind of knew it. It's like, you still got a coffee grinder, right? And I'm like, yeah, because we were talking about the coffee. He's like, no. He played it off. He said, he put it. He's like, you grind your coffee. Can I talk now? Internet. Yeah, like I want to punch someone like square in the freaking face right now. Who do I punch in the face? The internet's not a person. Otherwise, I'd punch him in the face. But you want to punch in the face? Who wants to punch in the face? Anyway, he said, "Oh, you." Holy fuck! It's like you grind your coffee, right? And I'm like, yeah, of course. You know, who doesn't? I mean, I do use the grounds. So, in my doggy bag, I mean, after he gave it to me, somehow he freaking slipped or paid, you know, you're not supposed to call them midgets. What do you call them now? altitudinally challenged or something. Someone must have slipped in a whole freaking cup like that in a container of their beans. So I'm gonna make that tonight. That's how cool he is. That's how cool they are. They're just cool. You're gonna. So that was a long way to go around telling you you're gonna have a great time at the vet. And I showed everyone like the secret, like speak back room and everything. Oh, hold on a second. This is important. Hold on. Hello? Yeah, I got it. Alright. I bet the internet was great while I was gone. Alright, got that taken care of. That was an emergency. My new skillet came in. Is that important? It's important to me. I'm friggin' psyched. Alright, what were we doing? What were we talking about? Yeah, it was an alien abduction. That's funny. Yeah, well, those Brussels sprouts. I mean, even the naysayer of Brussels. I think people hate Brussels sprouts even more than they hate crypto. But when real Brussels sprouts, a la bavettes. I mean, I tried making them at home. I tried caramelizing them. I've tried soaking them in honey and balsamic vinegar. I tried every flavor that I could taste in there. I cannot replicate that whatsoever. Brussels sprouts are awesome, and they're super healthy, especially for men. Very good for third leg activities. Brussels sprouts are good. The only time I ever liked Brussels sprouts, and Mary got served, we're talking about on our YouTube, Mary got served, because we had a seafood tower. I mean, oh, there's another thing about the vets. Freshest seafood in town. I don't know how they do it. Maybe they got like a transporter, like from Star Trek or some shit, but it comes like straight out of the frickin' ocean onto your plate. The freshest. It's got like, you can tell when something's frozen, and I can tell. I can tell. I've been to nice restaurants. Oh, you want a seafood tower? Yeah, great. And I'm like, it was frozen. How they do it. I mean, we're only 8 hours from the ocean, 6 hours. Super frickin' fresh. Best, yeah, the best cold shrimp ever. I mean, crisp and not the God, and it's just the best. Anyway, but I'm speaking in between outages. That's lame. Yeah, I didn't try the mashed potatoes. I used to like mashed potatoes. When I was a kid, I used to call them, yeah, they're baby little cabbages. But, you know, Mary doesn't eat shellfish, so Brian's like, I got something for you. And he made like a pasteless well, I'm sure he didn't make it, but he had them make a pastaless lasagna with goat cheese. Like no pasta, just layers of amazing sauce and goat cheese and Parmesan and baked off on the top. Wow. And thank you, Mary, for sharing that with me. And that opened my eyes to, you know, a whole nother avenue of eating, because I could eat that. I can't eat like sauce from a jar because they put so much sugar in it, but I'll make some sauce, trust me. I'll get some contadina and a high performance it. That was, even with mozzarella would be good. You know, it doesn't have to be the goat cheese. That opened my eyes to a whole new possibility of eating. Right? Was that good? I mean, I wish I could have that garlic bread. They come out with this garlic bread. It was like you'd think they made it with like challah bread. You know, it was like 1.5 inches thick, and like they must have like tilted it up even on the edge to get a little fry on it. I mean, it's just nuts. And the company was awesome too. You know? But yeah, I mean, you do a reservation, but technically, is it gonna hold up? Oh, and then they just hit me with a. Well, I'm getting the first commercial. I wonder if the commercials have something to do with this. I just got the first one and I died right before that. Oh, and they make the bacon. Yeah. You still eating bacon? Oh. Good news on the bacon front. What were we talking about with them? I don't know. But that's just awesome. That's on a whole different level. Smith's has a pound, their Kroger brand bacon, which is good, for $3.99 a pound. For $3.99, as much as you can get your hands on. So guess where I'm going tomorrow morning at frickin' 6 o'clock. I'm gonna go. I haven't had bacon in a week and a half, because I'm not spending $8 for bacon. I just can't in good conscience. I work too hard to spend $8 on bacon. Anyway, $3.99 I will spend. So I'm gonna buy like maybe 10. I ate a pound a day, you know, left to my own devices. Telling everyone on brorfredrik.com when I was streaming today. You know what I paid for 3 dozen eggs today? Had them delivered. I got a lot of shit coming in. That's what that call was. Just 3 dozen eggs from Walmart. Are we doing this? Come on. Can I talk? Can I talk? Can I not talk? Can I talk? No. Yes. No. Gone. No. It's trying to die. It's trying its hardest to F me up. I bought 3 dozen eggs. Guess how much? Just take a wild guess. All of you who are on brorfredrik.com, don't chime in. You people out there who don't know, how much do you think I paid for 3 dozen eggs? I just got my first commercial. I mean, Oh, Vaughn's has a regular for $5. I'm going straight to Smith Plus. Oh, come here anymore. I'm gonna have to say goodbye to this place. Holy shit. Yep, this is the last time we're gonna be here. I'm gonna have to say goodbye to everyone, like I'm moving out of town. I gotta give them the beauty pageant wave. Adios, MFers. I mean, they can't put on their internet? Whatever. Yeah, $4 a pound's even better. Like I said, I'll buy at least, if I can buy 20, I'll buy 20 pounds. $22.02. $22.02 for 3 dozen eggs. But the economy's doing great. Oh, no. First she said it was doing great. Now she said she's going to improve it, but she was in charge. I don't know. I'm confused. But the economy was great. It was booming, and there was no inflation. The inflation numbers came out today. They're double what they were when they took office, but minor technicality. But they're proud of it. Batshit crazy. Batshit crazy. And whoever votes for them, batshit crazy. Anyway, yeah, $22 for 3 dozen eggs. It was $27.39 a dozen for frickin' eggs. So yeah, at least I'm gonna have an omelet tomorrow. Do I cook yeah, I cook everything in it. I literally, I got a thing, I got like a double mesh strainer, and you put one of these, like a, nice thick linen in between it, or a cheesecloth, and I pour the bacon grease, because I cook it in a skillet with a lid and whatever, and I pour it in, and I let it drain down, and I keep it in the refrigerator, and I cook with it. And I do the same thing, not with my steaks per se, but when I cook ground beef, because I only use like 75-25 or 80-20. I don't use the lean stuff. That's nasty. Fat is good. Fat is healthy. Fat is healthy. Everyone who thinks fat is unhealthy, they've been reading too much propaganda. Either that or the doctors like propagandized out the ass. But anyway, I'll save the fat from that, because it gives 2 distinct flavors. But I cook with it. I cook my eggs. I cook my steaks in it too. Like I'll put in the pan, some bacon grease. I'll take a fork out and I'll put it down, and I'll use that to coat the pan, and then put like a little bit of butter in there. And that's what I'll use to cook with. And it's flavorful. It's got a high melting point, and it's easy to clean. For some reason, if you use olive oil, you're like scrubbing, and half the night you're freaking cleaning up. But with the bacon grease, it just slides right off. Yeah, I cook with it. I do. Yeah. The more fat I eat, the more weight I lose. So I gotta be careful. I don't like losing weight. But yeah, you want to go on a diet, eat a lot of fat. Watch how skinny you get. Like, it's so counterintuitive that people can't accept it. No, if I eat fat, I'm gonna get fat. Says who? The doctor. Yeah? Is he fat? If you got a fat doctor, you probably should find a new doctor. Your doctor should be ripped. You want to go to a ripped, freaking healthy doctor, male or female. If your doctor's out of shape, well, that's like the epitome of not practicing what you preach. Your doctor, like, what is the Surgeon General? It's a woman or a guy cosplaying a woman who's obese, and she's in charge of food. What world do we live in? What clown world? Like, someone who's like should be healthy, who drives like a hoopty, and not just a hoopty, like all the way to the frickin' state. Like, he's on his way to your house, and he's like, "Hey, I'm gonna be a little late because my car broke down." Would you trust that mechanic? But you trust in doctors who are completely out of shape, to tell you about your frickin' health. Oh, because it's in the brain. It's in their brain. That's what I'm paying for, their knowledge. Well, they ain't practicing it, so they're not convinced of it. All they are is Pez dispensers for the frickin' pharmaceutical companies. That's what doctors are in this country. Go find yourself a ripped doctor, At least one who's in shape. Who doesn't have like a pot belly and whatnot. Da-da-da-da-da. You've never seen a fat doctor? Wow, that's all I see. I mean, I don't go to doctors, but I watch a lot of YouTube. People down the street have chickens. That's another thing I don't eat anymore. I don't eat chickens. Chickens are weird. Are we still on? They have no internet. Never mind shitty internet. This is none. Save yeah. That's what I'm doing. I'm right after this. I'm stopping by Smith. There's two Smiths with gas stations on the way home, and I got the I got the 5X or the 4X points. I filled up at the beginning of the month, which I probably shouldn't, because I don't drive that much. I can go almost a whole month on a tank of gas. Where do I go? That a strip a few times, whatever. I don't even go to Walmart no more. I don't drive. And I'm okay with it. But yeah, they got the 5X points tonight. So I'm gonna fill her up good. All the way to the top. I'll put it in my water bottles that are rattling around in my passenger seat. Yeah, I'll save $1 a gallon all freaking day. Homegrown chickens? I don't know. Chickens, yeah, probably the ones without the... If they're homegrown, I think I would trust them. I don't trust store-bought chicken. Like the grossest chicken I ever had in my life was from Smith's. No hormones, no antibiotics. They said open range. We pet them every day. They eat filet mignon, the whole bit. They were nasty. I mean, maybe that's the way a chicken is supposed to taste compared to all the antibiotic-laden ones I've been eating for years, but it just tasted weird. And that threw me off chicken. And then, like, I looked at this whole frickin' article about, how it's biologically contaminating your house when you, like, cook it and cut it and take it home and shit. You gotta go in there and sanitize everything. You have to clean your garbage pail. Chicken is bad. But anyway, yeah, 4 times points. Yeah, I'm gonna give her 4 times points, bro. Like, the last time I was there, because it was the beginning of the month, and the dude's like, oh, you should wait, let them points accrue. But I couldn't. I was, like, riding E. And I paid $3.31. That's the cheapest I paid for gas since this administration's first 100 days. Because it shot up, like, right away. I think in the previous administration, it was, like, $1.79. You went to a doctor that was missing a bunch of teeth? Yeah, that would make me a bit concerned. Yeah, commercial, yeah, I mean, yeah. Nah. What else? Yeah, taking Cardzilla to Walmart. And he goes to different places, too. It's not just like he just goes to the sign. Like, he goes downtown, he does all this stuff. But yeah, I would recommend Cardzilla to anyone. I ain't getting no kickback from that. Pork loin baby back ribs at Vaughn's for $197. The only Vaughn's by, like, remotely close to me is, like, you remember that area that was kind of like Sketchola on the other side of the strip down Flamingo? That's the only Vaughn's kind of near me. And I didn't like that neighborhood. I mean, I would want to go there strapped and whatever. I don't want to go back there again, like we did last time, but it was daytime. And it wasn't that clean. I still have some of that London broil left. I think I have 1 piece left. But yeah, there's no Vaughn's by. There is an Albertsons, but they didn't have shit. I went to the Albertsons and it was just like, I'm not paying like $8 for a tomato. I just got another commercial. Yeah, gas was $2.20 on inaugural. That's a tongue twister. Inaugural day. Who's it? Jim, what up, brother? Vaughn, Safeway, Albertsons, yeah, all, feds are blocking that merger. Willy Wonka, what up? All the way from the... Oh, I see you, Willie. All the way from, whatever. Ever Charbor on a grill. It'll be a fun studio life. Wants to be a doctor, move to Reno. Why would you want to move to Reno? And how you doing, Joe? It's been a while since you popped in. Appreciate the $5. Joe Ruiz, Lord of the Rings in the house. She wants to, my high value woman wants to be a doctor and move to Reno. My high value woman wouldn't have to work, number one. So I don't think that'd be an issue. I mean, if she wanted to, I personally would not get involved, like a doctor or a lawyer or anything like that. I don't like that boss babe energy. Yeah, you're right, Jim. That parking lot had one of those cop cams in there. Whenever you see a cop cam, you know it's not a good neighborhood for you to be in. Trust me. No, I would, no, that doesn't work for me. But I appreciate you still popping your nose in once in a while there, Joe. Ta-da-ta-ta-ta. Let's see, what else? Yeah, that I think I... And... no, not my neighborhood. This neighborhood sounds a little weird over here too. Holy shit with this freaking thing. Alright, I think our fuel points today, you paid 89 cents? Holy shit. So there's no max on how much they'll give you off. No kidding. Did not know that. Alright. This is starting to get painful. Yeah, it's starting to get a little painful for me. I'll admit it. I thought there was a max of up to just $1, but I can go all in. Alright, I'm gonna stop there on the way out of here, as a matter of fact. That's what I'm gonna do. Alright, people, based on the fact that this is getting a little too squirrely for me to handle, yeah, and we're losing people like a freak too every time it happens. So I appreciate hanging out with you guys. I really look forward to hanging out with it because you guys, like, that was never BS. Even though I am streaming over at brorfredrik.com, and this is just, this is me coming to see my family, and that's what you guys are. You guys are just awesome. I'm never gonna give up, like wanting to spend Fridays with you. It's just cool. I enjoy it, but I will be finding another spot. I gotta recon some things before next Friday, because I do enjoy it. I'm kind of disappointed, but I just can't fight this tide anymore. It's about to dump again now. When it's about to disconnect, so that's all. We don't even have 5. Might be the thing to do, Kevin. It's all good. It's just frustrating, It's just frustrating. You'd think a town like Las Vegas would have their shit together. I mean, anywhere else I go in this country, I don't fight internet for anything. You can go in the basement and have internet. In Vegas, oh, God forbid you walk 2 feet, It's frustrating. But anyway, it's not frustrating? Me with you guys, because I enjoy it. And thank you for everyone who made my week special when you were in town here. That was totally awesome, and I can't wait to do it again. And I am going to, let's see if it'll hold up long enough for me to say, dying yet. Oh. I I gotta say goodnight as quick as possible because it's gonna dump any second now. I love you guys, and Bror